Yeah, I know Luca very well, actually.
That was kind of cool the other day when you guys got to kind of interact on social media and you know, do you have basketball in your background, and how bad would it be if you tried to take him on the hard way?
Honestly, I'm not too sure what it's gonna be like if we ever played basketball one on one. But me and Luca is pretty much just like brotherly love throughout anything. I go to the basketball games and try to support when I can, and he comes to the football games and try to support when he can. We've known each other for a while now, so it's just a bunch of love between us two.
What would your strategy be? Just muscle him up?
I would have to. I don't think I would have a choice. I can't shoot very well, and he's a really good shooter. But I would have to just, keep the ball in the paint as much as possible, see what I can do there.
Today, would you advocate getting that Wildcat package? Thought about that?
I try to get on the film as much as I can, with the ball in my hand, trying to do moves and things like that, just to see if the offensive coaches be letting me touch the ball once in a while. But I guess my best attribute to the team is defense, and that's in the shown. So,
I mean, overall, it's not really anything specific. It's just us making our mind up. We want to score the ball. Last year, we went to the red zone a lot, and obviously kicked more field goals and touchdowns. But this year, we want to flip that and more touchdowns and field goals.
Was that an emphasis in the offseason, or has it just kind of happened?
It definitely was. We want points, of course, but we want touchdowns instead of field goals. Keith Duncan, he's a great player, but I want to see him on the sideline more than I do on the field.
Yeah, now that you've gone through more than half of a season as a vegan, how has that impacted you in the way that you hoped it would?
I would say it has. More energized, a lot more stamina for the most part. I'm more into it. Overall, my mental health is pretty positive. I would say I lost a few things, such as strength, but that's comes with it. That was just me, a bad choice. With my condition for the most part, I was miles away. So I would say health out for the most part, yes.
What's your diet like during the day? I mean, I can't imagine eating like 20 heads of lettuce or something like that. I mean, what do you eat in a given day?
Well, I'm pretty big on like pasta for the most part. That's like my biggest meal. I love pasta, like with veggies, tofu, things of that nature. But late night, I make my own meals. Like I had nachos last night with potatoes, mushrooms, green peppers, jalapenos. So it kind of just goes how it goes, honestly. There's no like direct any way.
How much joy do I get out of beating Nebraska? I don't know. I get a lot of joy out of beating everyone. And I guess like there's a lot of talk that comes out of Nebraska. So like I guess you get a little more with like silence in the crowd and stuff like that, but not much. I know we've been playing team defense. That's like we've been working off of what the linebackers have been doing, and we've just been trying to stay gap sound, stuff like that. Like we've been coming every day ready to work, and over the weeks it's just been working for us. And our hard work is paying off, but we still got a long way to go. Davion's personality. He's a character. He's always high energy, no matter what day it is. He always has high energy. And like him and Hef, I wouldn't say that Hef has like the most energy at all times, like Davion, but they work well together, their energies. So I can't really speak on it because it's just something that you have to be there to see. But I can't really put it into words.
Hey, Nick, what challenges did Nebraska's two quarterbacks present, and how do they differ?
I don't know. They're both extremely mobile. The guy at Penn State last week was mobile, but these guys they're pretty fast. We've seen Martinez the last couple of years, and he can extend plays with his feet, make plays, and same with the McCaffrey kid. He's a good athlete, durable runners, both of them. I think they're pretty similar in senses. I don't know. I'll probably just leave it at that. They're both going to be good. Whoever comes out there is going to be ready to play, know how to run the offense. So, we just got to be ready for whoever that is.
Do you mind if I ask about Jay Higgins? We saw a little bit of him on the field, and it seems like he's kind of ascending. What have you seen from that true freshman?
Yeah, he's a great kid. He fits in the room well. He gets along with everyone. And on the field, he's very far along for a freshman mentally when it comes to understanding the defense. A lot farther than I was, and I know a lot of other guys in my grade probably were. And I think a big part of that goes back to Coach Wallace and just not having guys use the excuse of being young. He always talks about how whoever has to step out on the field, no one cares on game day. If they see you in there, then they're going to expect you to perform and, know what's going on with the defense. So just applying that pressure, especially to the young guys, is, a big part of that. So he's coming along well. He's doing well.
I got to ask about the sweatshirt. Where did you get that and how did you get that? I mean, is it Kyler hook you up with it or what happened there?
Yeah. I think it was at a game last year. I saw his whole family wearing them as I was walking back from the stadium. And, I shot him a text that night saying, hey, how do I get one? And I think I sent him like $20 or whatever it was. And a couple weeks later, I got it. So, yeah, I got the shot squad, then shot 64 on the back. So, hey, he helps me out. I help him out a little bit, help spread the word about the shot squad.
Was there a reason why you wore it today?
No, it's like a really warm hoodie and it was like snowing out this morning. So figured, and then I realized I had it on and I had media. So I figured I'd leave it on, give him some good press.
You guys have been really efficient running the ball in the red zone. Why do you think that is?
I think it starts with great preparation. All of our guys up front are really locked in on the looks we expect. And, I think it just comes down to effort and toughness. And, it's great when we're able to punch it in like we have. We're really efficient down there this year. So, definitely something we want to build on.
And I wanted to ask about your Penn State grade, your performance overall. I thought it was, maybe your best game. What'd you like most about how you played the other day? And I know you got the win, so don't say that, but what about your performance that you liked?
Obviously no interceptions, fumbled snap, limiting turnovers, making better decisions, giving guys a chance. Just continue to improve. That's what, my goal's been every week. And, I think I've seen it every week we've played. I'm getting better and getting more comfortable. And, the goal is to continue that every week of the season and into next and so on and so forth.
Right now, so I just changed my major to elementary education. So I want to be a teacher in the future. It was enterprise leadership, but not anymore. My whole family, my dad's side of the family is a lot of teachers. All his sisters and his parents were in the education program. So just something that I want to do. I want to be with kids, work with them, and also want to get into like high school coaching and all that. So,
have you thought about what your future will be after your sophomore season of football?
No, I really haven't put much thought in it. My focus is on this season. To me, I have a lot of improvement that I still need to do. And I'm just focused on that, what I need to get better at, because I see a lot of things that I can get better at. Right now I'm just focused on the season and the game ahead of us. All right, yeah, that's our kind of mentality. We got to get the ground game going. And it starts up front. It starts with us 5 and the tight ends and running backs hitting the holes. We know they're going to be a good defense, and they're going to be ready for us. They know what we want to do. It just comes out, execution, starting fast, and hopefully we can do that this Friday. That was kind of emphasis on what we need to do better at. I love Keith Duncan to death, but when he's leading the nation and, red zone field goals and all that, that doesn't mean we're doing our job the right way. That means we're not finishing in the red zone. And that was kind of emphasis. Kind of the less kick attempts he has, the better. That means we're pushing the ball through into the end zone. And so far, I think we're doing a pretty good job of that.
So I have 2 little sisters. My one sister just graduated high school, but she decided to go to community college for a year and then come here next year with COVID. And then my other little sister is a sophomore in high school, Taya, and me and my dad and family members were doing the math a couple days ago, and everyone was making fun of me because I could end up being here for like a really long time with this COVID year and redshirting, and there's a possible chance that I could be on campus as a senior with both of my little sisters here, which would be actually really crazy and probably will happen because they love coming out here to the games. My family loves it here, and I have such a tight knit family, and I love being around my little sister. So if they did come out here, it'd be pretty cool. He's been improving every single week. It's real hard to come in as a new guy and jump right into this COVID season, especially, and we all have faith in him that we're all going to continue to grow and get better every single day. But he fit the ball in perfectly between like 3 defenders, and if he put it anywhere else, I really could have got hit hard. So I'm thankful for where he placed the ball, and just got to, whenever the ball's up there, I got to make a play, and I came down with it. But it definitely was one of his best throws you could. Pretty much every DB here is really good, especially Dane. I mean, he continues to grow every single year. It's only his second year being here, I'm pretty sure, but we have some battles every single day, and we make each other better. So every time he lines up ahead of me, I know I'm getting his A game, and he knows he's getting mine. So just continuing to iron sharpens iron and just make each other better.